What's going on, Story Warriors? Very excited to announce that we have merch available right now at our brand new website, storywarsmerch.com. So if you guys want to rep the show that you love, and you do love it, there's so many different things. We have great designs. We have double point shirts, Story Warrior shirts, hoodies, everything you guys want. Rep the show that you guys love. Whether you got double points or double tits, guess what? Story Wars has you covered. Go to storywarsmerch.com. That's Story Wars with a Z, merch.com, and grab your t-shirts or hoodies today. We're going to have other stuff coming out. This is the first limited run. These are all limited edition designs, so grab them now before they disappear.
Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Story Wars with the Story Warriors, Big J. Oakerson and Louis J. Gomez.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Story Wars. Let's make some noise in the New York Comedy Club, our new home. Our new home of Story Wars, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Sold out 2 weeks in a row.
Sold out 2 weeks in a row. We're 2 for 2, everybody.
I mean, sure, there's 18 seats in this place, but that's okay.
Well, that's
They
fair.
don't know that at home.
They don't know that at home. We don't have to point that out. But we always like to ask the crowd, who here is familiar with the game Story Wars? And who here is unfamiliar with the game Story Wars? All right. Well, we'll have some new fans when the show's over. That's going to be fantastic, everybody. It's a very, very easy game. We are your Story Warriors and your host. I'm Big J. Oakerson. That is Louis J. Gomez. We're going to get our 3 amazing contestants up here, and then we will explain the game quickly and get into it. What do you say?
I'm very excited about all of these guests.
We have pretty amazing guests, everybody. Our first guest, in no particular order of importance, everyone.
No, please.
His new special, Enough for Everybody, is out May 21st. And you know him from, of course, the Tuesdays with Stories podcast. Make some noise for the hilarious Joe List, everybody.
Have you...
Fake trip.
Beautiful. Good. Solid trip.
Pratfall.
Your second guest and contestant, another returning Story Wars competitor, her brand new special, Don't Serve Me, out right now on OnlyFans. That's right. That's why you want to visit her OnlyFans. It's for her comedy special. Ladies and gentlemen, clap it up for Kerryn Feehan.
Thank you, Kerryn, for joining the show. Our third and final contestant and guest of the evening. You know him from America's Got Talent. You know him from Howie Mandel Does Stuff. You know him from Bobby's World. You know him as the voice of Gizmo.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, comedy legend, the hilarious Howie Mandel, joining us on Story Wars. Thank you, all 3 of you, for joining Story Wars today. We have a phenomenal show for you. If you're not familiar with Story Wars out there listening or in the room, It's a very simple game. Everybody on this panel, including Lewis and I, have submitted 3 to 5 stories on one specific subject. Today's subject, Lewis?
Mental health.
Mental health. Our lovely producer, Alex, is going to take 8 of those stories randomly and put them up here on the screen one at a time. It is your job to guess whose story it is. If it's your story, you're the only person who knows that. And if it's not your story, you're supposed to guess whose story it is.
Yeah, every time you guess a story correctly, you get 2 points. For every person you fool on the panel, you get 1 point. It sounds confusing. You guys will get it. It's very easy. Once you put the name on the dry erase board and put the dry erase board in the slot and remove your hand, that is your final answer. You can't change the answer. So that's that. And look, we're playing for fun. We all know that. Everyone here knows that Story Wars is one of the most fun podcasts out there. But that's not all we're playing for. Jay, let them know what we're playing for today.
We always play for a book from the Story Wars library. Today, the book that goes to the winner, Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. Mockingjay drops you into a war-torn world where Katniss Everdeen becomes the reluctant face of rebellion. While it is the 3rd and final book of the Hunger Games trilogy, you don't need to know details from the earlier books to feel the weight of what Katniss is fighting for. The book builds a vivid, self-contained portrait of society on the brink, anchored by a flawed but powerful heroine. Mockingjay. The Hunger Games. Mockingjay.
Look how excited Howie is.
It's so weird that, and you'll attest to this. Like, when we come here, we have no idea what the gift is, right?
Right.
You have no idea what that means to me. No, I'm serious. Look at the cover of that book. And look at my one tattoo.
Oh, wow.
What?
It's that book. That book. I
No
swear
way.
to God, that's my one tattoo, is the bird from the cover of that. I'm not kidding.
Mockingjay.
Wow.
I swear to God, I am fucking not kidding. That is, look.
That's crazy.
That's so weird because
You
I
knew
have
this.
I have a green eggs and ham tattoo on my leg. It's
true.
my favorite book.
It's true.
That's so fucking weird. What are the chances that I would... Did you know? Did you do something? You're fucking with me.
I couldn't assume. Does anybody do our producers know that?
I bought it at a thrift store like 4 weeks ago.
What are you talking about? It's from the Story Wars, the vaults of the Story Wars library, G. Mike.
These are original prints.
Yeah, we have a lot of books in the library, and we just pick one at random every week. It happened to be
and
the one
that I have
on the top of the
marked on
pile.
my
Yeah.
thigh.
Why do you have that tattoo on you?
Because that book, I read that book.
Part 3 exclusively?
Yeah, I'm serious.
I guess
don't
you don't
wanna
need to
get
see the other
into
two
it.
to realize the weight of what Katniss is fighting for.
Read the second. You read the second paragraph on page 42. Read that paragraph.
Okay.
This is fucking weird, man.
So weird.
Why is it weird? No, don't. Then don't. You know what? It's
No,
personal.
read it.
No.
Don't. Let's play the
Please.
fucking game.
No.
No, you don't want to know. You don't want to
We
know.
all want to know.
Second paragraph, page 42, right there.
Is it always printed the
42.
same size?
Pardon me?
Is it the
Don't
second
fuck-
paragraph?
On page 42, the second paragraph.
Maybe she's right. Start there.
No, right here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, that is the second paragraph.
Can I walk? Am I allowed?
The column.
Maybe she's right.
Yeah.
I certainly don't have the sole claim against Snow's life.
Right.
And I think I can count on her getting the job done. Fair enough.
That's it.
Oh. Oh, I see how it connects.
This is the weirdest night of my fucking life. I've never been here.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for war?
Yeah.
Then, with no further ado, Alex, our first story. Story number 1.
I once spit on my own windshield after arguing with someone driving me home in my car.
This,
It has to be Lewis or Kerryn.
yeah, this sounds like this could be a drunk Karen. She makes irrational decisions.
The spitting sounds like Lewis, but the someone driving me home sounds like Kerryn.
That is a womanly activity being driven home.
Yeah.
Yeah, who would drive Lewis home in his own car?
Unless he hit the windshield from the back of an Uber.
It's very possible.
Wait, one spit on my.
I mean, hold
What
on.
is the
Somebody's
what is
signing
the
up.
What's the topic tonight?
Mental health.
Mental health.
Oh, then that makes sense.
Yeah. I once spit.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
did
the-
they spit on it after they got out of the car? Like, and
Hold on.
that's spit up?
Somebody's signing into AOL right now.
Spit off.
We're doing great.
Yeah, just give it a second. Just 1 second. We have to power up our 1998 internet real
Hang
quick.
on. Generator's almost at 70.
My own windshield.
Hold tight. Hold it steady, Alex.
What's happening over there in the booth? Just
Sonic
wanna-
Youth is about to play.
Yeah. Is fucking Hendrix plugging in?
There it goes.
This does sound like the chaotic, insane behavior of Lewis.
Yeah.
But who would you argue?
Jay, you have just as much road rage as me. You're also just as inclined to spit. And if somebody's driving you home in your own car, it could be one of your many wives or girlfriends.
I'll tell you right now why this isn't me at all. Yeah, I've never had anyone drive me home, and I wouldn't be arguing with them while they were. Just this isn't a situation I'd be in.
You wouldn't argue?
Jolis,
Yes, I would argue.
Jolis is an alcoholic and used to be a wild person.
And I like spit in my mouth.
I just don't know if
Nothing
he's
to do with-
hitting a windshield with those teeth in the way.
Oh, hurtful.
This doesn't strike me as Howie.
Yeah, Howie's a notorious germaphobe. So I don't
But
think
you
it's-
could spit.
Yeah, it's his spit. It's his car.
On my own windshield.
That
Yeah.
wouldn't bother you?
What would bother me is driving somebody home. I don't like anybody else in my airspace.
Okay.
I like that.
Should I
I would be
move?
alone. I could argue. I would be alone.
Okay.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like.
It's
Howie,
got to
do
be
you-
Lewis, but Lewis seems like the kind of guy that's like, I'm driving myself, doggy. Like
Yeah.
I don't picture you getting a ride. Sorry
Yeah.
about the impression.
Well, this does. That's good impression. It's fantastic impression.
it was
by the
solid.
way.
It was very on point.
I think it's
This
you.
this sounds maybe.
Yeah.
This sounds drunken to me for sure.
Yeah.
Someone had to drive you home because you were drunk.
No, this is a moment of blinding rage. That's what this is.
Now you out of your tree because what's the satisfaction of spitting on your own windshield?
Because you don't know what.
I know who it is.
I
Done.
don't think so.
You go, Kerryn. You think Kerryn?
I don't think it's me.
Karen's now. When's the last time Karen
That's
drove
like
a car?
fucking giveaway.
I don't know.
Karen was a problem drunk for a very long
Problem
time.
drunk. I've never seen her drive a car ever. And then
But she would
also
have
just
one,
the
though.
I don't think it's me.
But
is a
can I tell you
fucking
one
dead
problem?
giveaway.
Karen
But if-
never spits.
We literally, by the way,
but-
just had
we
an
did.
argument about she thinks a blowjob is to fluff. So you can
Sometimes.
fuck.
Not every blowjob is to completion.
A blowjob
Sometimes.
is to come in a person's mouth.
Thanks for
I-
coming on the
Gender
show.
specific.
We-
Sir?
I think a blowjob can be a lead into fucking. It doesn't have to be completion every time. A blowjob to completion is obviously nice.
But if
So
I
are
said
we-
to you, I've blown a guy twice in the last 2 days, wouldn't you think that I've swallowed?
you told me not to tell anybody that.
Wait, I'm confused. So you're saying that Kerryn blew a guy and spit his cum on her own windshield?
No. The cum is this is a side topic.
Oh, all
Sorry,
right.
we went off the
okay.
rails.
about it on
That's-
the way home.
But we were talking about it.
Yeah, this is me with a mouthful of cum, and then I spit on my own windshield.
I'm convinced it's Karen.
I think this. What I know about Big J is Big J, he has anger issues. He argues with people. This is all true. I could see you getting into an argument with your wife who's driving your car and you getting so angry that you had to spit on your own windshield.
I don't let no bitch drive me around, bro. It's just not how I was raised, dog.
I don't know anybody here, but I think it was you, Jay, because I just think, no, I just feel like it's the whole vibe. Like you would go, I'm going to spit in your fucking face, but you have a windshield there, so you're
I just did that to a Jamaican guy recently. Yeah.
It was to clean him off.
Oh, Lewis. Lewis, have some class,
Do they
would
know
you?
this story?
What? This is my audition for America's Got Talent. Unadulterated racism. Big J Oakerson is my vote.
Really? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna go with Lewis.
This is what he does every time.
Well, not every time, but this time for sure because he knows this isn't me. He's
What's
very aware this isn't me. So that's him deflecting. It's Lewis. I'll take my points. Everyone's answers are in.
Yeah.
Alex,
That story belongs to Joe List.
What? No way. No way. Joe, who was driving you home?
My friend Ira Proctor, comedian. We were all shithouse, and I was never afraid of dying in a drunk driving accident. I was always afraid of getting arrested. So as long as someone else was driving, I didn't care. So we were both like in blackouts, and we were arguing about whether or not the East River is a river.
Okay.
And he's like, it's an estuary or whatever. And I think it might not be a river, but I was like, it's called the fucking East River, you fucking idiot. And then we were at a red light, and I was like, I fucking hate you, fucking idiot. It's the river. And then I got out and hawked a loogie at him, but on the windshield of my own car. And I walked home. And then when the other guys got home, they were like, yeah, you hawked like a nasty loogie on your windshield. And the next day, it was like fucking dried and caked on.
And then they also had to drive your car back to your place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, while I walked. Yeah. So that was me.
Wow. Joe
Holy
just,
shit.
Joe just cleaned up.
Joe just did pretty good, man. Only Kerryn guessed him right there. Let's do the points.
Thank you.
After one round, Alex.
All right. After one round, in second place with 2 points, Kerryn Feehan.
What? I only got 3 points? I hate this game. I
And
should
in
have
first
9.
place with 3 points, Joe List.
I can't.
You want to tell me how Lewis and Howie are doing?
The Story Warriors and Howie Mandel have 0 points each.
Okay. It's early. It's early. It's early.
Okay, it's the first story. It's all right. Warming up.
Good start.
Just stretching. All right, let's take a quick moment and thank Brunt Workwear for supporting today's show. These are amazing boots that feel like sneakers. They feel like they're pillows or couch cushions on your feet, and they're designed to be super durable. You could wear them at work if you're working on a job site. Genuinely incredible products, a bunch of different styles. They have not only boots, but they have like other apparel as well. But really great company. I wear my Brunt work boots all the time, and I just wear them casually.
Yeah, I got they sent me the Marin 6-inch soft toe ones, which I got to be honest with you, I didn't think I was going to like. And then I put them on. They look much better than I thought and also feel amazingly comfortable.
Yeah, I got the Toes waterproof safety toe, which are incredible. They really, dude, I'm telling you, they look cool. They feel great. If you guys have to go to work all day on a job site, or if you're just working outside and you need to wear work boots, just such a difference between a lot of these other steel toe options. I've had plenty of boots that are just kind of painful on my feet. These feel absolutely incredible. Like the most comfortable sneakers that you have.
Absolutely. And high quality, very high quality. Soft toe. Lewis has the safety toe, so they do have both options there. If you're working with some heavy stuff, or if you're just trying to be casual with them, comfortable, stylish, check them out. They didn't just make a durable work boot. They reinvented comfort for the hardest workers out there. For a limited time, Story Wars listeners get $10 off at Brunt by using code WARZ, W-A-R-Z, at checkout. Just head over to bruntworkwear.com and use code WARZ, and you're all set. After you purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and let them know that Story Wars sent you. Check them out, bruntworkwear.com. Promo code WARS. All right, where were we?
Alex, story number 2.
Yes. There we go, finally. Thank God.
Story number 2. My grandfather spoke to birds until we gave him electric shock therapy.
This sounds only like Howie Mandel to me.
No.
Howie's from a generation of people that would electric shock therapy their
Right, but not his
grandparents.
grandfather. They didn't have electricity when he had a grandfather. He's fucking 68 years old. His
2 years ago.
Yes, his grandfather was born in the 1840s. I should have kept that to myself.
I do think this is where they thought shocking someone's brain would do the trick.
Yeah.
Like just like banging a fucking, like trying to Fonzie your head somehow.
By the way, speaking to birds can't be the worst thing he was doing. Like, if it was just speaking to birds, you wouldn't electric shock.
They would in Howie's day.
I feel like talking to birds is kind of cute. He had to have been fucking kids as well, which makes me think
You're not wrong. It does seem like a hard indictment for someone simply speaking. Hey,
I feel like that's what they told a young Howie. They're like, Grandpa was speaking to birds. Don't worry.
Just a pile of bodies in the basement. Is that what we call it?
What's zapping?
I don't know. This could be Boston too. I mean, it could be. This feels. It could be Kerryn-y.
Kerryn is also very old. That is true.
Yeah.
Thank you, Louis.
You could tell by her everything.
At least I had a grandfather.
We will say too. Joe came out of the gates firing off a lot of accusation, which
Yeah, just so
sometimes is a
you,
deflection.
Howie, just so you know, there can be even three stories in a row. It's all randomly generated by the Story Wars computer.
So
This could be me.
Double
Could be Joe, yeah,
list.
for sure.
Double Joe.
Double Joe Lit. That's a dream come true for Kerryn.
What a dream. I mean, my gut's telling me.
I know my first instinct, but I want to play the game a little longer.
Yeah, I want to riff a little longer, but we've all decided it was Howie 5 minutes
I know,
ago.
We just know.
I'm not-
We just know it's Howie.
I'm not. I'm really not sure because when did electric shock therapy start? That
When
feels
did
more
it
like in the
stop?
50s.
Are
When
they
did it
still
stop?
doing it?
I don't think they do it anymore.
I don't think they do
I
it.
think they do a little bit.
Raise your hand if you've had
They
electric
do?
shock therapy.
Oh, you had it.
That's what happened to this guy's hair.
Tweet, tweet.
He had white people hair before he was electrocuted.
Tweet, tweet. He won't talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Tweet, motherfucker. They gave you electric shock therapy. Did it work?
Why did they give you therapy? Who were you talking to?
It's a bird.
Flying
A
potato.
flying potato is a bird.
That's a bird.
That's a
Potato,
Potatoes
potato,
don't fly.
Roberto.
What do you think of this potato? Talk to it. He won't.
He won't
He's
talk
been
to it.
shocked.
Who is this with you? Who's this with you? That's your mom.
mom.
You sent him for electric shock therapy.
You let them shock your son, you awful, evil wench.
But ma'am, you sent your
What do you guys
son.
live in a castle?
When did you first notice your son was talking to the potatoes? He was 16. At what age is it a problem talking to potatoes? I said, you
Mom,
can't talk to
potato-
potatoes. You're 16.
Mom, Potato says that you have to let me get a Playboy subscription.
Why, he was really talking to potatoes? Really?
But you said the shock therapy didn't work, so now you've just accepted that your life is
Narrow
involved,
issue.
tethered slightly to reality through your mother, and then also talking to potatoes in your free time.
Did the potatoes talk to you?
He's dating
Oh,
a
they
French
did.
fry.
And now that makes sense. So he wasn't talking to potatoes. He was just answering questions.
That is very fair. If you're just talking,
Sounds crazy if you're just talking to a potato. But if the potato's talking to you, it's impolite not to answer.
you're talking with potatoes, not at them.
Right.
It's a dialogue. That's how things get discussed.
The doctor's like, we're going to shock him. You're like, please, take him.
Hey, give it a whirl, dude. Something's gonna happen.
Take him from my home. He's psychotic.
And he came back from all that with his hair all fricasseed and was like, "Potato's still there, Ma. Sorry." Damn.
What type of
farmer-
was it just regular potatoes?
Or a Mr. Potato Head.
Philippe. It was a Latino potato.
You think it'd be Irish?
Interesting.
Papas fritas.
Yes.
Do you feel that your son is in a good space right now compared to where he was?
Son, we're not here. We're potatoes.
This is Philippe. Louis, you look like a bird potato named
I
Philippe.
look like a Puerto Rican potato.
You're a Puerto Rican potato bird named Philippe. Damn.
Did he just speak normal English or do you have an accent? It's
What's the
normal
first thing the potato said to you? Like, how do you, like...
Hello? Was it polite?
He would talk shit about people as a rude fucking potato. Like, give me an example of what the potato would say. This bitch sucks.
He's talking about your mom. He's like, she's gonna fry you, dude. Get out of the house.
Don't trust her, dude. She's got electric bolts in her eyes. I see it. She's power hungry.
And you had to go to, he was 16 at the time, and you got him help, which I love. I'm an advocate for mental health. But the truth is that, do you say, can you see my son? And they say, what's the problem? And you say, he says the potatoes are talking shit.
And the doctor was like, Philippe? He's talking to Philippe?
Oh shit! I'm gonna get the voting going. This is great. I want to just interview you for the rest of the show. About
I got a
your
zillion
psychotic-
questions.
I'm
sure we'll
going.
circle back.
I'm going Howie.
Yeah.
Somebody took my pen. I
might
bet
have-
you the potato took it.
Potato strikes
Lost
again.
my-
There's two, right?
I might have stolen yours. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you did.
Yeah. I'm going Howie.
Okay.
Someone's going to sweep hard if this isn't
Here,
Howie.
this is Howie, and that's the potato for you,
Yeah.
sir. I put it right on the board.
Howie's gonna be in a big lead if it's not him.
If it's not Howie, that's crazy. Well, no, Howie doesn't get points for us voting for him. Somebody else is going to be in a big lead if it's not him.
No, he would get all the points if it's not him.
What doesn't
If it
matter?
is him, I mean.
It
No,
really
if it's
doesn't.
not him.
Joe, you have no idea how this game works.
Joe,
Because it's
neither of those are
confusing.
right. Everyone's locked in?
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
Alex.
Wow, you guys. This story belongs to Kerryn Feehan.
I told you! Fuck!
It was a clean sweep.
Fuck! I said it was her! Yeah, I told you, this is like
so
Boston
mad.
Irish
Oh,
shit.
mad.
we forgot Karen's 70.
God, I know. I'm old too, stupid.
Oh, I fucking
Oh my
knew
God!
it.
Yeah, we zapped the shit out of my Ginka. He was talking to crows in the backyard. So my mom drove him like 3 days a week to this hospital. It starts with a B in Boston.
Batshit
Boston
crazy
Hospital.
hospital.
Now her dad
Yeah.
talks to her crow's
Boston
feet.
Hospital?
Like Bellevue.
Boston Hospital?
Yeah, but it's like Bellevue or something like that. It's like a cookie bird one. My mom would just like chain smoke outside while they zapped my grandfather. But then he was good as gold.
But that's what I mean. They would like, what's the rest of the day after a zap day? Like, does he go
Awesome.
home and he's like, I'm hungry?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like go like get some drive-in. I don't know.
God bless him.
Some mashed potatoes.
Whatever.
And when he died, he was no longer talking to birds or anything. He was like, and did he have any like self-awareness? Like, that was crazy.
No, he kind of just turned into a different, better guy.
When he died?
No, like after he got zapped.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he dead now?
Yeah, he's been dead for a while.
You guys
Now
have to
there's
be a better
crows in the
guy?
backyard going, where's Ginka?
They're bored. They miss him.
I don't know if that changed his brain chemistry as much as they treated it almost like a dog zapper, where it was like, he's like, you know what? I'm not talking to birds. And then he sees them, and then he sees the birds outside, and the birds are talking to him, and he's just like, get out of here, dude. Get out of here. If I talk to you, it gets nuts. So
Yeah, my mom always carried around like a taser just to like give him a little.
he's like, what do I want for an appetizer? I'm going to go talk to that swallow outside. I go, plap.
Wow.
Swallows for her favorite bird.
Come on, give
Favorite
it to
bird.
Me.
She got a high five up for her.
I eat cum.
Guys, my crow's feet line was really big. Nobody heard
Oh,
it.
that was good.
Oh, fuck.
Do it again.
Joe, you're now not in the lead. But Alex, where are our points at after two stories?
Holy shit.
Furious.
On the scoreboard with 0 points each, Louis J. Gomez, Big J. Oakerson, and Howie Mandel.
It's okay.
Yeah, Howie, you're doing as good as the people who made the show.
I'm tied.
In
The
second
zeros,
place,
if you look at the zeros, those look like potatoes. You
They
should
do.
look at them, sir. You may
The
want to
zeros
talk
talking
to
to you?
those three.
in second place with 3 points, Joe List. And in the lead with 6 points, Kerryn Feehan.
Gotta respect it.
First time she's ever been a 6. Because she's an 8.
Oh.
Fuck.
I thought we were all going to do like the
You're
sitcom
so
on it.
mad. You're so close. One more round. You're back in.
I don't even like the game. I
You
don't like
do
it.
too. You
I
love
think
it.
it sucks.
You're
Hate it.
obsessed.
Alex, story number 3.
Here we go.
Story number 3.
Here we go.
9/11 genuinely didn't bother me.
Howie Mandel.
I mean, bother's a weird way to put it. Did it bother me?
Didn't bother.
I was living in New York City during 9/11. It didn't bother me. I mean, I And I'd have dreams that buildings were falling on top of me for 20 years afterwards.
Yeah, I know. I got a
like-
feeling too. This is Lewis.
But he's like, the way he's saying this right now, it's making me wonder if it is him, though.
Well, no, I mean, look,
That's 'cause
I
he's
so
good.
on 9/11
plays the game every week.
It's a technique.
I had to. This is a story that a lot of people know about me. On 9/12, I had to rollerblade from 23rd Street and 7th all the way up to Rockland County, New York.
That bothered you.
That bothered the fuck out of me. So it literally, I mean, 9/11 probably bothered me more than about 4,000 people.
He said when you had to. That's one of my favorite things in that story is when you were rollerblading and you had to go over like to get out of the way of cars. You had to go on like those side.
No, there was no cars, and so what happens is on the George Washington Bridge, there's the rumble strips, so you can't go too fast over the bridge. And I didn't realize it, so I'm fucking and I hit a rumble strip, and it felt like they electric shock therapied me.
After that, Lewis started talking to potatoes. Ever since that day.
And I got up to exit 3 on the Palisades Parkway, and then some dude in a red car pulled over. He's like, "You want to ride?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Fuck you."
Oh, that's better than getting.
He picked me up.
There's no way it's Howie because he's the only one with an actual career. He can't.
You can't just say
No,
unaffected
We're
completely.
the only four. That
it isn't me, but I'm Canadian, so it would bother out of all of you. It would bother me more, but it's not me. But I'm just giving you. I don't know how I'm playing. I don't understand what I'm doing.
You're doing great.
But I know I'm doing better than the kid who talks to potatoes.
This could
if that's
also
if that's your
be-
bar for sure.
Yes.
This
But
could also
I'm
be
just
Kerryn.
thinking the word bother in 9/11, doesn't bother is a small word compared to 9/11, right? Like
It didn't bother me. It devastated me.
Well, it's either you're happy about it or not.
no, just that doesn't.
It just didn't.
I don't know if it's that cut and dry.
you know, you're one of those, or
I can see this being Jay. Jay was living in Philly at the time. Were you?
Lewis
were
is
you-
trying so
I'll tell you
hard
this.
to throw us off.
I'll tell you this.
Please put it out. You're a fool if you put me. 9/11 literally
was
bothered
it.
me.
That sold it.
It bothered me, you idiot.
Oh, now he's
Take your hands off.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
doubling
Shit.
down on the bother.
Big J, by the way, Big J is playing the
I
game
make
right
it.
now. I'm letting you know it's Big J.
Here,
were
I'll tell
you?
you.
Question: Were you driving from Philly at that point?
Yeah.
You were driving.
On 9/11, I left what became my ex-wife's house late night, drove by the area at like 7-something in the morning, and then on the way back to Philly, heard Howard Stern talk about it. Played basketball later that day. I'm not going to lie to you. It didn't bother me that much. It changed my. But if you're going by your
it's one
logic
of
too,
them.
Lewis, it bothered me for sure because then my hour and a half from Philly every day became like 3.5, 4 hours. So it bothered me in that regard too. The action of 9/11 didn't shake my foundation.
I was devastated. I care about America.
Wait, now I think it's Joe.
I do think it's Joe.
So what's funny is I work when I
ahead,
9/11.
whatever.
I got a job selling comedy club tickets for specific on maybe the 6th of September. At this comedy club specifically. So this is like the first comedy club I ever entered in New York City. And what's funny is right after 9/11, the week after we came to see a show here, and the old New York Comedy Club logo
Yes.
used to be the New York City skyline, and they
yellow.
had the Twin Towers. And the host, his name was Ozzy Baez. He passed away, but he was doing jokes that were bombing. And the third time he had a joke, he kept on doing this. Every time a joke bombed, he'd go, and the third time he had a joke that bombed, he went, and crashed it into the Twin Towers on the sign. And it was maybe one of the hardest times I've ever laughed for anything in my life.
Ozzy Baez, rotten piss.
Here's what's making me think it's not Lewis is because you're supposed to tell your story after the fucking thing, and Lewis has been talking for 8 minutes straight.
It's bothered me. 9/11 bothered me. All right, I'm writing Big J. Everyone else's
You might as
answers
well
are
just
in.
throw it away.
It's not throwing it away.
Well, one of
Jay
you is gonna
Jay
have
just
0
cleaned
after
up. You guys are idiots.
I
Jay
wish.
just cleaned up.
I hope
you
I clean up.
fools. You fucking fools.
You're playing the long game here.
Jay just look at his face. He
Hit
just
me.
Not me.
cleaned up.
Everybody's locked in. Alex.
Hit me with the points.
That story also belongs to Kerryn Feehan.
2 in a row, Kerryn. No. How is she so far ahead?
I don't know if I've gotten one right in 5 weeks.
Come on, Kerryn. Talk about what an evil witch you are.
Upon reflection, I had a great day.
Off work.
Were you here?
I was here. I just moved here. I was 18. I got day drunk as fuck. I had sex with 2 different guys. I went to
To
Astoria.
commemorate Twin Towers. Right?
Yeah. I was like, we're doubling up.
Always remember.
We're doubling up.
And they called her Building 7.
Yeah.
I did one in Astoria, then I went back to Manhattan where my dorms were, did another one. I consider myself not only unbothered, but I had a good day.
Wow. You're really a patriot. You are.
Yeah.
You are so fucked up. You are the most.
You should do some USO stuff.
Oh my God. Your grandfather talked to fucking birds. You don't give a shit about 9/11. I'm not thrilled sitting beside you.
I'm sorry.
It can't be good to have next to you.
I know.
That was a lot of points.
Sorry.
That's a wild
That's
amount
all
of
the
points
points.
that Kerryn just got. That's insane.
It's all the points you can get. God
She
damn it.
she got 2 perfect rounds just now. I don't know if we can catch up. Let's just end the show. Alex, where are our points at?
On the scoreboard with 0 points each. Louis J. Gomez, Big J. Oakerson, and Howie Mandel.
It's okay. We can come back.
With 3 points, Joe List. And in the lead with 10
That's
points,
insane. It's insane.
Kerryn Feehan.
Everybody,
This is why the game doesn't make any sense.
I knew he was going to say this.
You can
He
get
thinks the
5
game's
points per
flawed.
time you get picked.
Kerryn.
Even the name.
Kerryn.
Even the name.
everybody.
You're winning at being the biggest fucking loser I've ever met.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's the only show on NBC Howie doesn't host. Guys, keep your eyes on the prize. Get back in the game. We're playing for the Mockingjay, where the games are over, but the real battle begins. The Capitol's grip is slipping, and Katniss is forced to become more than just a symbol. She must become a weapon. While there are 2 books that come before this, Mockingjay stands on its own as a haunting exploration of propaganda, trauma, and the cost of freedom.
It's actually how I
darker.
describe Kerryn's stories.
Nice. It's darker, more psychological storytelling, delivering action and suspense.
Especially page 42, paragraph 2.
Now,
And I quote,
is one of the prequels called Mocking Lewis? Mocking Jay. Mocking Lewis.
I got it.
What do we got? The dumbest crowd ever here? What the fuck?
oh, half of them have been fucking electric shocked.
Jesus.
Don't piss him off. He'll spit on your windshield.
Maybe just break your own glasses. Ugh.
All right, here we go. Big score coming my way.
The tides are about to turn.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's take a quick moment to thank Turtle Beach for supporting today's show. We love Turtle Beach. They've been a sponsor for a few of our shows now for quite some time. Their Stealth 700 headsets are absolutely incredible. It's what I wear to game. I'm not a massive gamer, but I'll tell you right now, when I'm chatting or if I'm gaming, being able to hear super clearly, they have like the surround sound hearing. So if people are sneaking up on you, you can hear it really easily. Plus, the microphone is podcast quality. It sounds absolutely great. Very often when I'm on the road, I bring my Stealth 700 just to record the podcast with you guys on the road.
And not only the headsets, they have all kinds of gaming equipment. I believe, we looked this up, Lewis, they are involved in the ladder of these new guitar controllers for Rock Band, which is pretty exciting. So Turtle Beach is really thumping it all out there. The headsets got me through a Christmas looking like a hero to all of the gamers in my family. My sisters both married nerds who love video gaming. So
Real fucking virgins.
I mean, my sisters must be the only women they've ever fucked because these guys are dorks.
But they love the Turtle Beach hardware. I'll tell you that much.
I call them turtle bitches.
Turtle bitches, turtle bitch ass nerd.
Bunch of total bitch ass nerds.
Just look right now, go to turtlebeach.com and use the promo code WARZ, WARZ, to get 10% off your entire order today. Once again, that's turtlebeach.com. Use that promo code WARZ with a Z and save 10% off your entire order. After you purchase, they're going to ask where you heard about them. Let them know that we sent you. Get the ultimate immersive gaming experience with Turtle Beach today at turtlebeach.com. All right, where were we?
Alex, story number 4.
Story number 4. I have dated 3 different people who would cut themselves.
If this isn't Lewis,
Yeah, I mean, it's so Lewis. It's so Lewis.
I mean, one of them's Kerryn.
Yeah.
I
cut
think
herself
this is,
a-
I
she
think
cut
this is
herself
Kerryn
after.
again on 9/11.
Yes.
All on 9/11.
Yes.
I fucked 3 cutters on 9/11.
I mean, if
Well,
I
this
dated
one-
if I dated Jay, I would cut myself.
Hell yeah.
This one is slam dunk, one of the two of you. Because Howie's been married
Sure.
for 55 years. Kerryn would not be around a guy that cuts. It's too emo.
Yeah, guys that
I
cut.
haven't dated
Gay.
3 women.
Guys that cut are crazy.
So it's one of you two.
I
That's a
mean,
fair
I've
assessment.
hooked up with a few cutters in my life. I will admit that right now, but I haven't actually officially dated.
The
somebody who
only
cut
reason this might not be Lewis is because he's dated more than 3 people who cut themselves.
It doesn't say at least 3.
Just a little bit I know of you, Jay. I think this is you.
Sure.
You were a party clown. You showed up where nobody wanted you.
Yes.
I could see you with somebody who just never cut themselves and said, now I want to cut myself.
Yeah. For
Jay,
sure.
Jay loves Marilyn Manson. He's goth. He just rolled down the
Look
street
at him.
blaring Slipknot out of his window.
Spit it out.
Oh,
Doing
you're
a
an idiot,
SKANKFEST.
Joe. Oh, every time you do this.
Joe,
Every time you do
you're
this.
dead on right.
I'm right.
You're absolutely right.
It feels too obvious to be Lewis, so it's making me think it's you.
I think.
Me?
Yeah.
You're out of your mind.
Could it be Joe?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Because
we don't.
this
No one
is
thinks
a
it's Howie.
perfect Lewis
Why?
deflection play.
I agree.
If this is Kerryn, I will punch you in the head, Kerryn. If this is you and you get a third story with absolutely
Punch me in the head.
yes, I will cut you.
Punch me in my head.
It won't bother her. She'll just go fuck 2 other people.
Easy peasy.
Wait,
the potato
wait,
guy.
wait. Because with Joe, he could like stretch and like make us, but like girls, like maybe they're not full cutters, but like they like
They're prone
get
to
a
accidents.
Paper cut. Joe's like that counts.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it could
yeah.
be like
You're sad. You got a paper
you
cut.
got a paper cut count cutter. You
I
could-
don't. I mean, I know a few girls that you've dated. I don't know that they cut themselves, but I could see them cutting themselves.
I don't know if I've dated anyone.
You
who's
were
cut
explained to
themselves.
us backstage that you have foot warts
Yeah, and genital.
and genital warts.
You name a ward, I got it.
So do you think a woman
warts.
that he dated would think, oh, maybe if I just bleed this out, I would be safer? Like
That's
after spending
very-
time.
Yeah.
Very
I
possible.
think people like to bleed out, but I think it's you. That's the
Now I'm trying to think. Does Joe List masturbate with his
so-
feet?
Yeah, how do you get warts on your dick and your toes?
You gotta have
Dick
double.
is-
You have to have double joints for sure.
No, they're unrelated.
What do you mean unrelated? They're on the same fucking guy. They're related.
They're cousins.
Both their last names are List. It's Foot Wart List and Dick Wart List.
Dick warts is from fucking women, and,
Yeah.
and foot warts is from the
Fucking
steam room.
men.
I think one little piggy went to market, one little piggy stayed home, and the other one tickled your dick.
At a bathhouse. Why was that piggy at the bathhouse? You know it's Tuesday, the gay day. Don't tell me it's cheaper.
I don't think this is Joe. I think this is Big J.
Do you believe it to be yourself?
No, it's not me.
It is.
Okay. I'm going Big J.
I'm getting my first point ski. You'll see.
You're a
This
fool.
is a slam dunk.
That's Jay. Fuck.
You think so?
It's definitely Jay.
What made you feel that before we say the answer, Joe?
The way Lewis is acting.
get it wrong.
Me too.
Hey, it's okay.
But Joe, look at me. It's not me.
Hit me.
Alex?
That story belongs to Louis J. Gomez.
Damn it. Damn it. I only fooled Howie because he didn't know anybody here.
Who are the other 2 girls?
I mean, I haven't dated as, whatever. I hooked up with a handful of times. These girls were fucking dark. They were.
Black girls cut themselves?
Wow.
I had one girl that did it in front of me. I went to her place in Harlem, and she was all fucked up on alcohol.
see?
And then she was like, she grabbed a knife and she started slicing herself. And I had to wrestle the knife out of her hand. Then I was trying not to get my fingerprints on the knife. I was like, what if she kills herself? Then they're gonna find my DNA and my fingerprints. I'm fucked.
Did you still fuck her?
Yes.
Yeah. Lewis. That's the kind of never say die attitude you need, young man.
Yeah, I have a type, and they're lunatics. I've dated a lot of actual, genuine lunatics.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Do you not have a son here tonight?
Oh, he's right over there in the corner. Hi,
Oh,
Jay.
he must be so proud. That's your dad.
Totally forgot.
Who's your daddy? He fucks cutters. Is your mother a cutter?
Oh, no. He said maybe.
Not to the best of my knowledge. I don't think so.
No, it wasn't his mother. It was before and after his mother.
No. But if any one of these girls has a right to, it would be his ex. So.
All right.
God
well,
damn it.
Alex, where are our points at?
Okay, everyone, on the scoreboard with 0 points, Howie Mandel.
Killing the game.
Hanging on to that potato.
In 4th place with 1 point, Luis J. Gomez. In 3rd place with 2 points,
We're getting killed.
Big J. Oakerson. In 2nd place with 5 points, Joe List.
He's catching up.
Thank you.
And in the lead with 12 points, Kerryn Feehan.
It's okay. There's a game happening here. This is a game. Wow. It looks bleak, sure, but trust me, it's a game. It's half time of the show.
Oh yeah. Let's time we do plugs. We and then we'll get into the second half in a second. But Howie, what are you plugging, my friend?
I'm gonna be. After this, I'm gonna go back to the hotel and nap. I don't have it. Oh, Joe, you're gonna be on my podcast.
I'm on the podcast.
You're on Howie Mandel Does Stuff.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
been on the podcast.
Yes,
Will you
indeed.
come on the podcast?
I would love to come on the
Would you love
podcast.
to come on the podcast?
Karen would love to come on anything.
Okay.
Hey.
Your son's here.
You know what I want?
We're all
though?
trying.
All kidding aside, is there any way that you would come to LA and be on the podcast? We will have potatoes galore. That'd be great. Just a guy talking to a potato for an hour.
That would be fantastic.
Who has that? Who
Nobody.
has that?
Well, you had Bill Burr talk to Billy Corgan that one time. That was
So fucking mad at me.
That is kind of like a guy
that was
talking
like a
to
guy
a
talking to a
potato.
potato,
Yeah.
sort of.
You have no idea how fucking mad he is at me. Like really
Bill?
serious. Burr.
Still?
It's
Yes.
insane to be upset about this.
Why?
Come on out, Bill.
No.
I couldn't begin
The
to
world is a vampire.
guess. I
my
couldn't
God.
begin to guess why he's upset about this situation.
Wait, are they really
because
brothers?
I told him
No one knows.
Because and publicly we're saying his mother fucked Billy Corgan's dad.
So,
It kind
my
of.
mom used to fuck local cops.
So she fucks everybody on 9/11.
True. But that's only on the high holidays.
I don't know. I guess the fact is that he realized that his mother was the pumpkin his dad was smashing.
The world is a vampire.
Karen, what are you plugging?
I'll be at Hilarities in Cleveland on June 8th. Please come. And then the following weekend, I'm in Cincinnati at Comedy Comet. And check out my podcast. Check out my comedy special. That's it.
Hell yeah. Very cool.
Joey List.
When's this come out? I can't remember. Sorry, you told me. No, maybe you didn't tell me.
No, I think it comes out next week, right? This will be out next Monday on.
But the
Gas
people who are
Station.
watching it now know it's out now.
Right. Well,
It's out now.
Wednesday, the 21st, my comedy special, Small Ball, premieres in movie theaters across the country, one night only. You can go to joelistsmallball.com. And then I'll be at the Atlanta Punchline, May 29th and 30th, I think, something like that. Yeah.
Big J.
BigJComedy.com for all my dates. Levittown, New York. Governor's coming up very soon. Also, I'm all over the fucking place. I don't know the names of all these places. Charlotte, Texas, San Diego, American Comedy Company. Look for a city near you. bigjcomedy.com. Second half of my double crowd work special, They, is out right now. So them, they, both parts out right now. Go watch them on YouTube. Check them out, please. Subscribe, comment, all that hoopla. Listen to The Bonfire 5 days a week. Faction Talk, Sirius XM 103 with me and the great Robert Kelly. And, of course, right here on the Gas Digital Network, the legendary Legion of Skanks.
Come see me live on the road. The Bring 5 Friends tour coming to a city near you. Next week, I will be in San Antonio, Texas on May 22nd, May 23rd, Fort Worth, Texas, May 24th, Dallas, Texas. Then I'm going to Europe. I'll be the end of the month, 28th. I'll be in Amsterdam. Then I'm in Glasgow, Dublin, Manchester, London, and then I'm in Boston. And then it's all coming up until my next special that I'm taping in Tampa, Florida on Saturday, July 12th. Tickets are just about sold out, but you can get tickets for Thursday and Friday as well if you guys want to watch me warm up for it. Check out all the other pods that I do, The Regs, Legion of Skanks, my bonus solo show if you sign up for my mailing list. And make sure you guys, if you love this show, you should know that we do an uncensored ad-free version of the show that premieres every Monday night before it goes anywhere else at gasdigital.com. There's like 20 or 25 episodes that are on demand on the website that you can't get anywhere else. If you guys love Story Wars, support Story Wars by going to Gas Digital and using the promo code WARS with a Z, and you save $1.50 a month in the premium membership, and it supports the show directly. All right.
Now, we have 4 more stories to get through.
Whoa.
And I know, Lewis, you probably feel pretty low about yourself.
I feel
right
terrible.
now.
I know Howie's not feeling good right now.
Howie's probably feeling pretty low about himself right now, sitting there with 0. Sure, he doesn't know anybody or any of our passes. We all do with each other, but no excuse. But
I feel terrible. Thank you.
but I'm here to tell you.
I'm not enjoying myself.
There's no reason to feel that way.
No, I thought it would be good. And then sometimes things don't live up to what you think. I'm sitting beside the most fucked up person I've ever met. You have an audience of people that talk to potatoes.
Yeah.
I have not scored a fucking point.
No.
This is fun.
It's not. It's not been a positive experience for you. I understand that to be true, but this all could turn around very quickly for you because for the final 4 stories here at Story Wars, we go double points. Thank you, Roots.
It's anybody's game, Howie.
It is.
Whereas before, if you fooled somebody, you got 1 point, and if you guessed the right story, you would get 2 points. Now that goes to double points.
I'm excited. Can we get some popcorn? Kerryn wanted popcorn because some of that popcorn that's going around, Kerryn was asking for it.
Never said
She
that.
said, I need something salty in my mouth.
We're all dying for the Mockingjay. Here we come, Katniss. Alex, story number 5.
Story number 5. I sent my mother roses for her birthday, and instead of thank you, she told me to go fuck myself.
I think we finally have a Howie story on our hands.
I was going to say Joe List again.
I'm gonna say you. Your mother has a father who.
Howie just gave up on the show. He's not using his mic anymore. He's like, fuck this whole show.
This show
I'm
does
sorry.
suck.
I was gonna say you. I think it's you because your mother sent your father for shock therapy.
Yeah.
So, which means she was fucked up anyway.
For sure.
Her dad talked to birds.
My mother hates flowers.
You are the spawn of this. You don't give a shit about 4,000 deaths.
Upon reflection.
Wouldn't that where it would bother you more? In the moment, maybe you don't realize what's going on, but when you reflect on it and it doesn't bother you, is even fucking sicker.
Yeah.
So I think that you come from the
2 men having sex with her.
Yeah.
right.
She comes.
If I may, I think it was 3,000 something deaths.
Yeah, I think it was just under 3,000, actually.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah. So
Not that big a deal.
I guess
guys.
upon reflection. What are we even talking about this
Thank you.
anymore for?
Thank you.
I just think I don't know anybody here, but I just think you come from the most fucked up family of any
Well,
of us.
Kerryn, do you? I don't know your family history much. Do you and your mom get along?
We do, but my mom hates flowers. Every time I've gotten her flowers, she's like,
Well, there you go.
flowers die. Yeah.
Okay. So
She
there
hates
you go.
them.
Flowers die.
My point. This is the
I mean,
fastest
this
I've
isn't my
locked in.
story, though.
Oh, there you go. Now you figured out how to play. Whoa! You weren't bothered by the rules.
Joe, you said you thought Howie early.
Howie. I'm thinking this is Howie. I'm not putting it down yet, but I wanted to show my flower drawing.
I like that.
Those are
I like
flowers.
that.
Why do you think it's Howie, Joe?
It just feels like I don't know. I don't know Howie too well, but it feels like there's probably some pain somewhere there from a younger time, a tough mother. I feel like somewhere in your life, maybe.
Really? I come off tough.
Tough mother.
I come off like I had a really tough upbringing. I feel.
I don't know. A Canadian mom might be like, you're sitting here like a sissy instead of chopping wood or something.
But it feels like it could be like go fuck yourself. You don't have to give me that.
Hey?
How do you give a Canadian that accent? How did you do that?
Oh, go fuck yourself there, eh?
Go fuck yourself, eh?
Go fuck yourself. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, mothers,
honey.
Canadians are nice, and mothers, I assume, are even nicer.
The way Joe just said, "Go fuck yourself," I feel like it's Joe now. That's your mom.
My mother. I have done 4 late-night television sets in a row without hearing a word from my mother.
Wow.
Maybe I'll change it to you then.
You can't change it. You
Can't change
already
it.
took your
No,
hand off.
change it.
the-
Once
Fuck
it's
you
there-
is like a passion.
She didn't know the rules, and then I can't.
Shit.
Sorry,
Oh,
Howie.
you know what? I don't think it's you now because I can't change it.
No.
Because she had 2 in
Let
a
him
row. What
cha-
are the chances?
He didn't spell my name right. He can change it.
What's wrong?
He wrote Karen.
What's wrong? It's the K. See,
It's Karen.
It's whiter.
It's CUNT.
yeah.
CUNT.
It's spelled the way a girl would spell it if she fucked 2 guys on 9/11.
How do you spell Karen?
Karen.
There's 2 R's, just like the 2 guys she fucked on 9/11.
Robert and Ricky, unrelated.
That's the train I took.
Yeah, I love that you have explained
Yeah,
the jokes.
I got it.
2 R's.
Let's see. Okay, I'm also leaning Howie.
Go fuck
Howie,
yourself.
what's your relationship with your mother?
Good. I called my mother every day of my life when I moved out to LA. I have such a non-comedian upbringing. I come from such a coddled, wonderful. I don't.
He's
I
lying to
don't know
my
that
face right now.
No, okay.
We were
So
beaten
say it's
daily
me.
by the mill.
Because I think I'm right. I don't give a shit if you think it's me. I want to get on the board.
I have a feeling this is
It could be Joe.
Joe.
It could be Joe.
It could be Joe.
Look at you. What did
Joe has a tiny mouth. He can only get 1 popcorn kernel in at a time.
Each kernel such a chore.
I can't change this to Joe.
No, you can't change
Why?
it. That's the rules.
What you locked in?
Who'd you lock in?
How?
Joe? Fuck. Could it be Joe again before
But
Howie's
I think
story?
it's Joe. Cannot please.
My
I
mother-
just spelled it wrong.
Can we,
we
I mean,
give
he's
him
got-
one pass
he's
for
got-
his
oh, you
first
know
time?
what? It's not us. I'm going to let the audience
mean
decide
it's
right
not
now.
you?
Let Howie
If you,
have a
if you
moment.
think Howie can change it,
Can
clap
I
your
change
hands.
it?
Can I
Well, hold on. We gotta see how many people think that. If you don't think Howie should be able to change it, clap your hands. Look at these story warriors in the crowd. It's like there's rules. We gotta respect the rules. All right. Well, let's.
I want to get. You know
He's got
what?
0 points.
document.
Give me a
Hey.
point.
He's
Give me
got
a fucking point.
Howie,
I think-
Howie, we're gonna
want
make one
one
exception.
fucking point.
One exception.
As
You
you
are the
come in-
only person that we've ever bent the rules for. You can change your answer this one time.
In honor of Howie, we should call it Story Warriors.
Sorry, warriors.
Story Wars.
Story Wars. I forgot the name of the show, but you got the joke.
popcorn so good.
In honor of Joe, we should call it Story Warz.
With a Z still.
Did I spell Joe right?
Yep.
Ish.
Fuck, do I think it's Joe or Howie? Joe, look at me. Is this you?
Me. My mother doesn't talk like that.
What?
The only swear she does is the N-word.
Dude, I met your brother. I mean, dude, I mean, we should almost real quick tell the story. I mean, we've told it on other shows, but Howie in the audience should know. Joe invited me over his house one time years ago. Maybe the second time I ever met Joe in my life. I was on the road with Nate Bargatze, and Joe's like, "Come over, guys, come hang out. We're drinking beers in the backyard." And then I had to pee, so I was like, "Oh, can I pee?" They're like, "Pee in the backyard." I was like, "No, I want to go inside." So I went into Joe's house. Now, literally, his parents. By the way, this is 1 o'clock in the morning. His parents are just in bed. I'm trying to find the bathroom, right? And I'm slapping my hand to try to find the light in the bathroom, right? And I just hear, "Excuse me, can I help you?" I was in Joe's parents' bedroom.
And the craziest part was, it was late. Like, when they went to bed, I had just had surgery. I had appendicitis. So I was like laid up on pills, and they live in like the suburbs.
It was like 15 years ago or something.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. So they went to bed, and it was just me recovering from surgery, like watching a hockey game. And then like 2 hours later, there's a big Puerto Rican just with his hand on the wall. And my dad was like, "Excuse me, hello." That's fucking crazy.
I'm here to watch you sleep.
And my mother didn't even say "fuck you" then.
No, she didn't.
She let him.
I'm going with my original instinct. Howie Mandel. I feel like there's some darkness there. I think there's a story we don't
he was
know.
coddled.
Let's see.
All 5 answers are in. Alex.
That story belongs to Howie Mandel.
Well, Howie, at the very least, you're on the board. So that's good.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
We changed the rule for him to just continue to fool us. that was fucking dope.
I was on St. Elsewhere
really
for 6
good.
years.
That is-
I
indeed
used to
you
act
were.
with Denzel Washington.
Oh, that's the old
Pulled a
Ed
little
Begley
Denzel there.
tactic.
Yeah,
The old
there
Ed
you
Begley
go.
Jr.
There
So
you
why
go.
did she tell you to go fuck yourself?
Okay, so my mother, I had to put my mother in assisted living because. Because she said I never help with anything. No, but she had dementia, and she still has dementia, and I didn't know how bad it was, but I wanted to be a good son. And she loves roses. I didn't know how far the dementia had gone, but I decided, because I'm very successful, I'm going to send her a dozen roses every hour on her birthday. Well, that's not the end of the story. You know the story's going to end with "go fuck yourself." Why would you go, oh? But every hour, I had a guy delivering a dozen flowers. It started at 9 in the morning, and then I figured a dozen flowers would come, and she'd call me and go, "Howie, it's beautiful. Thank you for the flowers." But
Then she'd forget about the flowers, and an hour later, she gets another dozen flowers.
then she got another dozen flowers, and then she gets another dozen, and now it's 9 o'clock at night. You know, there's like 250 fucking flowers in her place, and she hadn't called me, so I checked on her. I went, Mom. She said, "What the fuck do you want? Go fuck yourself." I said, "What do you mean, go fuck myself?" And she's never talked like that to me again. "You put me here. You put me here. Go fuck yourself." And I said, "Why are you saying that?" She says, "Because the fucking gardener is storing all his fucking roses in my apartment." That's a true story.
Did she turn around when you said, "I did that for you"?
She doesn't understand. She's got dementia. She didn't she wouldn't just go, "Fuck off." And I go, no, it's not the gardener. This place is filled with fucking roses. Mom, listen to me. But fuck you, Mom. It's a gift. It's your birthday. It's not my fucking birthday, you fucking piece of shit. You fucking I had to hang up. And she never. So it started with, oh, but it ended with, fuck you. That's my story.
You guys
Great
worked it out
story.
since. You worked it out since, I trust?
Well, now I don't send roses. I send forget-me-nots.
You just get her tattooed like memento every birthday?
she's-
I'm Howie.
She's
Alex,
Not
where are our
great 9/11
points at?
flower.
Alex,
hold for the laugh.
where are our points at, Alex?
On the scoreboard, tied for last place with 2 points each. Big J. Oakerson and Howie Mandel.
Feels good. Feels good to be alive.
He's on the board.
I'm on the board.
In third place with 5 points, Louis J. Gomez.
Wait a minute, with 5? Didn't I get 4 points just for guessing correctly?
You had one.
Yeah, and you had one before.
Fuck you, Alex.
That's 5. You need shock therapy? You need a zap, dude?
Zap him up.
In second place with 9 points, Joe List.
Thanks, guys.
Good job, Joe.
These losses fester.
And in the lead with 16 points,
Jesus Christ.
pitching a perfect game so far.
Really?
Kerryn Feehan.
Nobody's gone the distance on a perfect game.
Who knew?
Well, I mean, she got both of her stories. She got full points, and she's guessed correctly every single time.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Oh, that's what they meant by
60?
perfect?
Yeah.
Shut up, Joe.
He's so mad.
All right, guys, let me take a quick moment and talk to you about my brand new coffee company, Body Brain Coffee. This isn't just another coffee with a cool label. I built this from the ground up for myself and for other guys like me that needed something better. Better energy, better focus, and no crash. We blended premium freeze-dried Colombian coffee with Tongat Ali, ashwagandha, lion's mane, and L-theanine, 4 ingredients that support testosterone, reduce stress, and fire up your brain without making you feel cracked out. It's smooth, strong, and legitimately tastes better than 90% of the overpriced crap that you're probably drinking right now. We've tested and retested every version, and I drink it every single day. Pre-sale starts Friday, May 16th, and if you jump in early, you're going to get 20% off your first order. So go to bodybraincoffee.com. Once again, that's bodybraincoffee.com. There's no promo code needed. Just order during the pre-sale, and you'll save 20%. All right, where were we? Alex, story number 6.
Story number 6. When I was a child, my mother fist fought the neighborhood crazy lady in front of me.
Oh, shit.
I will admit that I have this story. My mom fought a lot of people when I was a kid.
In front of you?
Yeah. My mom was also the neighborhood crazy lady.
It's
So
just
some
her.
other kid has this story.
This is Joe's story about your mom coming to his house? Wow. We know when pushed to a limit, Howie's mother can get pretty wily.
Yeah. I was thinking this
When she
feels-
hits a breaking point, she doesn't hold back.
Has Jay not had a story yet?
I haven't.
I'm thinking Jay.
Jay's mom was trash.
What do you
Was she?
know?
Jay's mom was white trash.
My mom's 5 foot tall and like 98 pounds. She wasn't a fighter.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's always the little. It's like if you see like a Chihuahua will go after a Great Dane. Your mother was a little tiny bitch that went out.
Sure. It's tattooed on her lower back.
I'm in it.
That's an early crazy guess.
This.
It is.
Sometimes the
just saying your
neighborhood-
mother is a bitch is fun for me. They don't
It
let me
is
talk
fun.
like this on
for
America's Got Talent. You're not allowed to say that. You can't go, that was a great dance, but your fucking mother's a bitch. You can't say that. But here you can. This is
can't.
more fun.
This could
Damn, they
totally.
really
You should
handcuff you over-
audition, and the next guy's gonna talk to a potato.
Dude, if you promise a golden buzzer him, that'd be fucking great. Just push him through the live rounds.
Oh, you're gonna Hollywood.
This could be Kerryn again.
Yeah.
This feels very mosh.
Karen, did your mom get into fights when you were a kid?
It was more my dad, but yeah, my mom's wasn't like a fist fighter. She push come to shove, she could. If she more just hit us.
Oh, jeez.
A little, like spanking.
Like in a hot way.
Yeah, like spanking.
Yeah. Just like some light bondage discipline.
Yeah.
Joe, your mom's not fist fighting people.
No.
My mom's tiny. She's not fist fighting people.
Being tiny doesn't mean anything. People fist fight.
Lewis
when
has
they're
done the
tiny.
move he does where he tells us, he goes, hey, this is my story, by the way. He goes, I have this exact story.
I mean, obviously, this certainly could be Lewis.
He's
But-
this week. I feel like you're phoning it in a little, Lewis. You're
What do you
like
mean?
Cutters, crazy mom. I'm tired.
Yeah, would you do this in a red light? Did you send these in a red light today?
Yeah, I feel like he just whispered to Alex when he was walking up.
No, I swear
Hey,
to
you
God,
know, just
Fucking
fun facts
Cutters,
about me.
mom, mental health.
I
But I
think
could picture Howie's mother pulling the sweater over the lady's head and fucking.
Oh,
Hockey fighting,
a real
yeah.
Canuck beating.
Oh, like
Yeah.
giving a noogie?
Yeah. No, it was a hockey joke.
Oh.
And it could be I would usually argue against Lewis on a story like this, but it says when I was a child, and Lewis's mom died when he was a little bit older. So a lot of times the mother stories
Well, he
check
could have
Lewis
died
out.
way after the fight.
For sure.
She didn't.
no. Jay's
fight.
Jay's
No,
Jay's
no.
playing the game right now. I'm letting you know right now. This is Big Jay Oakerson.
You let us
Yeah.
know earlier
You
it
did
was
that?
Big J.
Yeah.
And it
Remember
wasn't.
that?
And was it me?
And it was you.
Oh,
You did the exact move.
I will
Dude,
say.
you're out of your tree. You're out of your tree.
But who uses quotes? The quotes is throwing me off. It doesn't feel like either one
Neighborhood
of you are
crazy.
Because
doing quotes.
people are characters in Lewis's mind. Like this is how we talk. Like,
They're not
Karen,
real
Karen,
people.
It is
Well,
not me.
again-
I'm letting you know
Yes,
you're
it
going to
is.
let Big J clean up on fucking points right now, and it's.
See, if I knew you better, which one of you writes in this font?
So if you're saying Jay's
that
going to clean up
Helvetica?
on points, why aren't you already writing Jay? and
I'm
putting
writing.
it up
I'm
there?
going to write Big J. I think it's Big J.
Write it.
I will.
Thank you.
Here, look.
Oh, you're crossing it out?
I genuinely think it's Big J. I was trying to, stretch out each round, Joe. I'm hosting at the same
You can
time.
still talk.
Who are you? I got a gain on you. You're putting Lewis?
Karen, I'm letting you know. I swear on my
Why are you
son's life.
smiling
I'm
then,
looking
you
at my.
doofus? You
I'm
stink.
looking at my son in the
You
eyes.
think I can tell when you're lying?
I
You
swear.
have to cheat on me.
I swear on James's life. May James get struck to death by lightning tonight.
Oh my God.
This is not me.
He does this a lot.
But have I ever bet on your life and lied?
He hasn't had enough. He's the mother. He's a son of a cutter.
Dude, no. Joe, no. Don't take your. No, Joe.
Look how frazzled he's getting. He's losing these
I'm
points.
trying to look at James and figure it out.
May James be fucking struck by lightning dead tonight if it's me. Karen, you're an idiot. You're giving Big J more points.
Oh my God.
Probably Big J. You
Is
think
that why you talk to potatoes? Is your dad like that?
Says she talks
May he
to
be electrocuted by the
potatoes.
doctor that electrocuted this kid. You're an idiot. You are fools. Karen, is it you? Oh, it might be Karen again. If she got a third story in, I'm going to shit my pants right
on.
now. No, dude. No, with double
No
points,
way.
we can't catch
The
up.
game's
Dude.
over.
Oh, no.
It'll be a record for sure.
Everybody's locked in. Alex.
Quotes makes me think it's Karen. Fuck.
That story belongs to Big J.
I knew it.
Oakerson.
You idiots. You fools. I told you. Baby James, I love you. I would never bet on your life unless I meant it. Jay, your little tiny mother was a problem.
No. You understand, the neighborhood crazy lady had got it in her head somehow, possibly because it was true, that my mother was having sex with her imaginary boyfriend, who was an actual local radio DJ in Philadelphia, called like Turntable Harry or something. And I really forget what it was. She told me today again on the
He
phone.
didn't even have a good name. There was no alliteration.
I'm trying to remember the name.
Turntable Terry?
Something Harry. Hurricane Harry or something. But he was and she believed that she was in a relationship with him. And just me and my mom were coming home from the grocery store one night. She was holding a bag and I was holding a bag. And we walked up the steps to our duplex apartment outside. And the lady just came up. All I know is she got in my mom's face, immediately started screaming at her. And my mom, I think almost just worried because I was there, dropped the bags and beat the shit out of this lady. It was awesome. And then we went inside. And to this day, I will tell you, this is what I know about my mom. I love her to death. And that's such a badass moment. And I told her on the phone even today, I'm not quite certain. This lady was crazy. She was not dating this DJ. But there is a strong chance my mother fucked that DJ. She fucked a DJ. His name was JR. But I'm sure there was others.
Oh, yeah.
You don't
When
just
she dropped those groceries, Jay was like, no!
Oh, my man. My mom's puss was all over the afternoon drive. Traffic and weather on the ones, they called her.
Alex, after 6 stories, where are our points at?
All right, on the scoreboard, tied for last place with 6 points each. Big J. Oakerson.
Yeah!
And Howie Mandel.
2 Hollywood elites.
In third place, I also have a tie with 9 points each. Louis J. Gomez and Joe List.
That's right, Joe. I'm coming for you, Karen.
At least it's not in me anymore.
Oh, come on. My son's right there.
You're very sensitive about the kid. I know.
And in the lead with 16 points, Kerryn Feehan.
I like how nobody's really rooting for me.
Well, you ruined your perfect game now.
I know, you did.
I told you,
You know,
it was Jay.
I wrote down Jay
I
and
looked
then I
I
crossed
looked
it
you
out.
in the eyes. I swore on my son's life, and I said it was
That's
Big
not
J.
the first time he's done that to you, I'm sure.
I mean, I was like, same. I'm mad.
right.
I'm mad now, though.
Woo, our final 2 stories.
I'm upset.
Alex, story number 7.
Story number 7. Whenever I've made an embarrassing mistake in public, I'd rather act crazy than sorry for my mistake.
Oh.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have the ability to. I don't know. That would freak me out more to act crazy. I can't
Well,
just
how do
pull
you
that off.
define crazy?
I don't know.
I think yelling at people, shouting, you know.
All right.
Well, I've never seen Lewis be sorry.
Oh yeah, yeah. And he makes a lot of embarrassing public mistakes.
And he acts crazy.
This does feel like Lewis to me.
Yeah.
It's so.
This does seem like this is not fair to me.
Because exactly, like you can't act crazy in public or it's all over news.
No, it doesn't seem fair to me because this seems like this could be anybody's story, and I don't know anything about any fucking person here.
Just your mic, Howie.
Well, here you go.
Use my mic. See, that's. I didn't want other people to hear what I was saying. I was talking to you guys.
Well, let me fill you in. I'll get you a little background before you make any crazy decisions here.
Okay.
Lewis would do everything involved in this story.
But who wouldn't?
Me. I wouldn't act crazy because I
Jay,
was
you
embarrassed.
act crazy in public all the time.
Rather than being, I don't understand. Like, if I fall, I get up and go like, I'm about to do that, and start like biting a wall or something. Like, I don't know what it means. I don't know what this means.
Yeah. I don't like I think it's Joe. Joe drops drinks on strangers.
Joe's face got so
I don't-
boyish and impish when you said that. You go, I bet it's Joe, and he went, do you?
I don't. Wait, drop drinks on people? What are you out of your mind?
He texted me last week. He was on a flight and he dropped his whole green tea on the girl
that's
next
right.
to him.
I did do that.
He's like, I'm panicking. What do I do?
I didn't say I was panicking.
It's like three paragraphs.
So you started like biting the stuffing out of an airplane seat? Just to fucking.
I was sitting next to a hot lady. It was New York to L.A., and she was very
shit.
hot. So it was like a hot, cool lady.
Yeah, even hotter when you dropped your hot tea all over her.
And I
Stupid.
She was steaming.
and I knocked.
Wow.
She was boiling.
Talk about teabagging.
Right?
But then
I'm not allowed to say that on America's Got Talent either.
I think you could probably thinly veil it.
But anyways, I was embarrassed, and I didn't act crazy though. I took a shit on her foot and, and acted like a.
So now she has warts just like you.
Yeah. I think this is
Patient zero over here.
I think this is Kerryn or Lewis.
It's Lewis or Joe or Howie.
Or Jay.
I'm so stoned. I thought Joe was just telling this story, and we'd already figured out that it was him.
Yeah.
I
'cause
can
it
see
is.
this being Howie. Howie, you have a little bit of a wackadoodle energy to you. I can see you.
Oh, okay.
He can't act
I mean,
crazy.
I'll tell you that this is my problem with this. I have done this. I'm telling you, I've done this. I think everybody has done this. Like
Yeah.
you want to cover it, you're embarrassed, so you just continue. So I get it. I think it's you because, yes, and this is why. I think now you're playing the game by saying you don't understand that. To not understand that you're embarrassed so that you act crazy, I don't believe that you don't understand it. So am I making sense?
For sure, yes. I do understand what you're saying,
Harry,
but,
did you-
I
did
genuinely
you-
don't like. I don't understand like I'm trying to picture a thing of embarrassing. Like
I've done
I try to
this.
open a door that's locked, and I feel silly because it says it's or push pull, and then I go. I'm not understanding the thing. I think it's Joe List.
Like if you walk in on somebody in the bathroom, right? Like you're in a public bar or whatever.
Show me your wiener. Show me your wiener. Show me your wiener.
This is Lewis or Kerryn because you guys are like
It's
soulmates. You're the
Joe.
same
It's
thing.
Joe
Everything
List.
could be one of you two.
It's Joe List.
I would say this does. I think this applies to not only everybody here, everybody there. This applies.
I don't
play it
really. I
cool.
just don't get embarrassed.
Me neither. If I
You
walk in
should.
on you in the bathroom, cool. I'm cool.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
care.
when's the last time I was embarrassed? I just don't get embarrassed.
It's kind of like I'm thinking like even if you like when you wave at somebody and then you
Yeah,
realize
that's tough.
it's not them, so then you make.
So then you pull your dick out, like, "Oh."
I'm off my meds.
That's beautiful writing of my name.
Am I thinking this is Joe List?
Why are you doodling my?
Oh, that's how you spell it?
Yeah. Oh, popcorn.
Uh-oh.
I'm putting Kerryn J.
Look, he's
Gomez.
embarrassed. He's freaking out.
Yeah.
Wow!
Too much. Going too high.
I'm starting to think Howie keeps guessing me because it's the only name he knows how to spell for sure.
Howie's just done touching his marker. He just puts you for every. Kerryn touched it.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what? I'm going with my first instinct. Howie Mandel. This is it.
This was a good one.
This is a good one.
Lewis. Fuck, it's Lewis.
It's not.
It's Lewis. Someone's about to get a lot of points.
Let's see.
Who?
Oh, if it's Joe. Ooh, Joe might get a lot of points.
I wish.
Who is it? Alex.
gets the most
All the answers are in.
That story belongs to Howie Mandel.
Oh!
Howie just cleaned up.
So,
That's so good, Howie.
thank you. How many points did I get? How many? Oh, you'll talk about that after.
Yeah.
I can tell a story now.
Tell your story,
and when I
please.
tell a story, you want me to use the microphone.
If you want
People
to.
can hear it.
Listen, you're a pro.
I just quietly want to tell myself the story.
Trust your instincts.
I'm acting crazy. This happened.
Tell it to the potato.
Oh. So I'm in a public restroom, and I'm in the stall, and there's a person in the next stall, and the person says, "Hello," and I say, "Hello." And then I hear them say, "How you doing?" And I go, "I'm doing good. How you doing?" And then I hear him say, "Nobody showed up." And I go, "Well, who's supposed to be here?" And then I realized, I'm a fucking idiot. That guy's on the phone. So I don't want him to think that I didn't know that, so I just continue the conversation. Is it still 7? Well, why is it blue? Then tell him to get out. He finishes, I hear it flush, and as he's leaving, I'm still screaming, and you tell Cheryl that there is no way it was 11. That's my story.
That is better than waiting for him to hang up the phone and go, "Sorry, I thought you were talking to me while shitting." Sorry, I thought we were having normal people do a shit conversation.
Oh man, and the public restroom is just a fucking great place. It's embarrassing. I love when people are uncomfortable. I don't like when I'm uncomfortable. This used to be my act when I was a kid, even in school. I used to take a chocolate bar in there and I'd rub the chocolate all over my hand, and I'd see somebody in the next stall, and then I'd stick my hand in there and go, "You got toilet paper?"
Dude, I would do the same. We did that at a Burger King. We took a chocolate bar and rubbed it all over the toilet seat and on the walls. We were drawing swastikas. We were fucking... And then we'd wait outside of the bathroom until, like, the employees would one by one go in. You watch them come out and refuse to clean it up. It was the best.
You know, James, kid stuff. Just kids horsing around.
I would do that.
Drawing swastikas and chocolate shit.
Why'd you have to have the swastikas in? Because of me?
Oh, come on.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I don't...
All right, Alex, where are our points at?
All right, everybody. In last place with 6 points, Big J. Oakerson.
Man, points are points, man. I'm here for the game.
In 4th place with 9 points, Joe List.
I dropped to 4th place?
This is double. We're on the double round, idiot.
Your head out of your ass.
I got popcorn in my hair for a bit.
In 3rd place with 12 points, Howie Mandel.
Thank you. Sit down. Sit down. It's crazy. This is a crazy crowd.
They're insane.
They are.
Unhinged.
In 2nd place with 13 points, Louis J. Gomez.
Ooh.
And in the lead with 16 points, Kerryn Feehan.
Stuck on 16.
Things are heating up. Somebody tonight is going home with Mockingjay. Suzanne Collins takes a dystopia to its breaking point, and you don't need prior knowledge of the Hunger Games series to feel the emotional impact. From underground bunkers to battlefields, the story plunges into a full-scale civil war led by a young woman trying not to lose herself. It's a dark, powerful entry point into a broken world on the edge of change.
Great book, but the cover's kind of dumb.
What the fuck are you saying?
Oh, right. Alex.
Great calves.
Pardon me?
No, Lewis,
calves.
you climbed out of the fucking gutter in
I
this
did.
game.
This is close.
Go ahead. Sure, you swore to God on your son's life that it wasn't you, which
It wasn't.
is a weird tactic. We could all say that. I'll kill myself if it's not me. we could all threaten reality to the game.
That's
Lewis.
not against the rules. It's above board. Alex, our final story number 8.
Story number 8. I once saw my grandmother pick an old box of cigarettes up off the ground because she collected Marlboro Miles. My friends witnessed it, and I pretended not to know her.
Luis, it's me, your grandma. Shut up! I don't know you, crazy old lady. Luis.
My great-grandmother, first of all, did she smoke Marlboros? She might have smoked Marlboro Lights. She did not collect Marlboro Miles, and she was not Latina.
This is grandmother.
My grandma Jane was also white.
You think white people didn't collect Marlboro menthols?
Well, you were doing a Latina.
I know because it's your aunt. It was part of the bit, dude. That's all. Hey, I'm Luis's white aunt. This is how I talk. Hey, I'm El Blanca. They call me El Blanca because I'm the white one in the family. Yeah, see?
I already got Jay written down, but it's not my final answer.
Can I tell you something? I swear that after the show, I will go find my daughter and put a fucking bullet between her eyes. She's 22 and I love her to death, and I will murder her dead if this is me. For this is me. If my grandmother smoked cigarettes, never one day in her life,
Jay,
I will call my daughter right now and threaten her.
We know you're not going to kill your daughter, but you're not swearing. You're not swearing on her life that the Lord may strike her down.
My daughter? Oh, yeah. The Lord. Sweet Lord. Take her, but painfully. Take her eyes first and make her suffer through that. And then all of her senses, one at a time. And then maybe her limbs. Let her learn to live without things. And every time she gets a new zest for life. Because she's going, okay, you know what? Sure, I don't have eyes or arms and nothing where I can't hear. But I find joy in one of the things. We take that from her, too. God will take it away from her over the course of, let's call it 6 excruciating years.
You know what?
If my grandmother got Marlboro Miles.
I believe him. It's not Jay.
Thank you.
I'll tell
It's
you right
Lewis.
now, it's not Jay.
Lewis, who are you willing to kill in your family to prove to me it's not you? Any other family members you want to fucking murder?
I would not swear in anybody's life. That's against my own personal things.
Oh, no.
No, it's not me.
That's it. It's just not
me.
you.
I swear. I mean, the only person I care about is my son.
It's not me, and I swear on Lewis's son's life.
What should happen to him? What should God do to him?
May you die. May you. How old are you? How old are you? No, not you. His son. How old are you?
That's his girlfriend.
Is he
She's
on a
12.
7-second delay? What kind of kid do you have here?
It's a lot longer than 7 seconds.
May you be struck dead, young man. And you know how much I care. I don't give a shit about you, but it's not me. It's not me. I would never. My family didn't smoke. My family doesn't. And Marlboro's an American brand. I grew up in Canada. So may God strike you dead, little boy. I'm not allowed to say that on America's Got Talent.
Well, Howie, I don't mean that. You might want to talk to S&P about that, because I believe if you are telling the truth, you can say those things.
So I think it's Kerryn. Did I spell it right this time?
No.
Kadr.
No, that's a 6. The 6 is silent.
Oh.
I wish the 6 was silent.
Hey, good one.
Joe, did your grandma smoke?
Oh, this is a tough
My
one.
grandmother, I think she smoked for a while, but then stopped. Smoking.
That's
smoked.
Boston trash would collect.
It's also
Marlboro
Philly
Miles.
trash.
Philly
By the way,
trash.
that's why I thought Jay, and then I erased
No,
it.
for sure. Well, listen, I will murder my daughter dead.
Feel very.
But then also God will take all of her senses one at a
This
time.
feels very. Jay
Karen,
to me.
did your grandma smoke?
Yeah.
What'd you smoke?
Like the skinny ones.
I bet. Capris.
Yeah.
You've come a long way, babies.
By the way,
Yeah.
you can get Marlboro in Canada.
You can, but it's a whole
Why
thing.
would if you're picking them up from the ground,
Yeah.
you're not importing them.
And it's
Yeah. Nobody finds a sweet imported cigar. You never find a fucking a Benson and Hedges on the ground. I like you show
you
your
can't
work.
write
I like
me
that.
or
I wrote
Jay.
Karen or Jay. I'm
No.
going to erase one.
The fact that you think Karen, you know Karen Wells, making me think Karen.
Yeah.
This could also be Lewis, though.
It feels very fucking Moshfield.
I mean,
And
I
Karen feels
personally,
like a-
I collected Marlboro Miles. I would find cigarettes on the floor and I would tear the things up because I thought I was going to fucking win a leather jacket or a jet, but it was never going to happen.
You did get the sleeping bag, though. He still uses it.
No, I mean, because I had the Marlboro Miles catalog and I always thought I would collect it up and send them in, but when it came down to actually getting an envelope and sending them in, it just never happened.
Yeah. You got a towel and a butt plug. And a trip to the Marlboro Ranch. Woo!
I don't even think I have a chance. Does anyone have a... So it's just Lewis and Karen, the only two with
No,
the show.
Howie's got a chance too.
That's not true.
What do
Yeah.
you mean?
If
We're in the double round. Don't you understand how this adds?
What's double? It's 4 points.
It means you can get double points.
Hey! Where the fuck are you going? Where the fuck? This is like that. We're
The
right at
last-
the precipice of.
I mean, we are.
it's crazy.
This is the crux of the game.
What kind of? I've never been on an episode of this. What the fuck are they walking out?
That's crazy.
Crazy.
We only started 45 minutes late, you assholes.
But they said.
What do you have, dinner plans or reservations, you dickheads?
Where would they go? Where would they go? Fuck.
Christ only knows.
My grandmother. I can see this being Big J, though. I really could see this being Big J.
I could see this being Big J, but it's not. I don't want my daughter to die like that.
I don't think you. I don't think you believe in spirits the same way that I do.
What do you mean?
Going back to the instinct. You always go with your instinct.
You know what? I'm gonna also go with my instinct. Big J Oakerson.
Shit, it's Karen or Lewis.
Fuck.
Karen wrote Lewis. What a fool. What a fool Karen is.
Ooh. All right. I'll go Karen. Shit. All right. I feel.
All of our answers are in, Alex.
Yeah. The 6 is silent, though.
It's tattooed on my lower back if you want to see it.
That's how she gets her whole stable. Everybody's in. The final story belongs to Alex.
The final story belongs to Joe List.
Joe List, no way! Can you just clean up? That's insane.
What's the story, Joe?
Joe?
The
what is
story was I was on the track team. It's a big surprise, I know, and I was a big distance runner, ladies, and my grandmother literally did not smoke but collected Marlboro Miles.
She loved tents?
My grandfather smoked. I had an uncle that smoked, and she literally would just pick them up off the trash and ask everyone she knew who smoked cigarettes. And then she picked them up off the ground, and all of the kids in the team were like, "Yo, that old lady just picked up some fucking cigarettes," and I was like, "Oh shit, that's crazy."
Yeah.
Oh.
Ew, you gross old bitch.
And then later on,
I love you. I'll see you at home.
Later on, I did see her. Was like chatting with her. A couple of people were like, "Wait, do you know the fucking old lady that picked up?" And I had to be like, "Yes, that's my grandmother. She picks up
My
cigarette
meemaw. You
trash."
gotta give her the actual name you call her.
That's insane.
Yo.
I mean,
Wait,
Joe.
did Joe just win?
Let's go over the final scores right now, Alex. This is
think-
crazy.
I don't know.
All right, our final scorers. In last place with 6 points, Big J Oakerson.
showed up. I showed up.
He tried.
In fourth place with 12 points, Howie Mandel.
Yeah.
In third place with 13 points, Louis J. Gomez. Your winner tonight with 17 points, Joe List.
He's finally a story warrior. Joe, you win bragging rights. You win the option to say double points. You win Mockingjay.
Mockingjay, the story of Katniss, really the end of her story, but it doesn't matter apparently.
You know what I'm doing? I'm getting this tattooed on my fucking chest.
That's original as shit.
Will you just rip out page 42 and give
Absolutely.
me 42?
Take
I
it.
love that paragraph 2 in page 42. Will you just rip that out and give me that?
One more time. Maybe she's right.
Maybe she is.
I certainly don't have the sole claim against Snow's life, and I think I can count on her getting the job done. Fair enough. Thank you so much to our entire panel. Congratulations to our newest story warrior, Joe List. One more time for Kerryn Feehan. One more big round of applause for the great Howie Mandel joining us.
Thank you.
We are your story warriors. We are here at the New York Comedy Club every Wednesday night, 7:45. Until next time, everybody. Peace.
Thanks.